Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Centerback. I'm Jeff Crandall, joined again by Kevin Egan. The Chicago Fire had a contentious match on Saturday against Seattle, but fell 3-2 to the Sounders at home at Toyota Park. Kevin, what went wrong in this game?
Well, there was a lot that went right, but a little bit more that went wrong, unfortunately. And I think Jeff Laurentowicz said it perfectly after the game. He said there's big moments, there's key moments in games. You have to take opportunities. For me, I thought Quincy Amarikwa and Juan Luis Anangano had those golden opportunities in the second half. And unfortunately, it comes down to those things. It comes down to inches. The Seattle Sounders, Obafemi Martins, spinning on a sixpence to score the first one. The second one was an absolute penalty. Not any question about that challenge. It was a rash, robust challenge from John Kennedy Hurtado. And the third goal was just a wonderful finish, but Nagel was afforded too much space. So the Fire couldn't come back. It reminded me a little bit of the game at home here 2 years ago when there was lots of handbags, there was lots of fighting, and the Chicago Fire kind of came out a little bit short at the end as well. So utterly disappointing not to pick up any points on a day that I thought the team deserved to pick up a certain amount of points. But like Laurentowicz said, big-time moments, big-time players have to step up.
Well, big-time players, you speak of that. The Fire did get a big-time performance from Harry Shipp, scoring 2 goals, made MLS Team of the Week, up for Goal of the Week for his first strike. Talk a little bit about Harry's performance in that match.
Well, it's simply putting the responsibility on his back, and he loves that now. You can see that he relishes the challenge. Anytime he gets to just cut inside to the centre and say, you know what, I'm going to take on a little bit of responsibility here. The first goal was exactly that. It was at such a key moment in the match. And then the second goal was all about Quincy Amarikwa just carving something out of absolutely nothing, and Harry has that little bit of quality to finish.
The players have taken a few days off and will return to Toyota Park on Friday to prepare for their 4th round match against the Pittsburgh Riverhounds in the 4th round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup next Wednesday at Toyota Park. But Kevin, there's another tournament coming up starting this Thursday down south in Brazil. How excited are you?
Oh, get excited. I said on the Fire Weekly show, like a little giddy child right now. I think it's the best time of, it only comes around once every 4 years, obviously, and it's just a great time of the year. Really excited about it.
So let's play a little, let's do a little predictions, right? Who will be your biggest surprise team at the World Cup?
Biggest surprise team at the World Cup? I'd love to say the United States. But I'm going to go with Chile. I think Chile is a great side. Sanchez, 19 goals in La Liga last season, still only 25 years of age. A lot will depend on Arturo Vidal if he gets back fit, but I think they'll get out of the group.
Okay, I'm going to go with Bosnia and Herzegovina on that one. Saw them last week against Mexico. Very impressed with their play, and a pretty simple group to get out of. Argentina, obviously, but then Iran and Nigeria as well. All right, biggest bust at the World Cup. Who is going to fall on their face?
I think I'd get a bit of abuse if I said England, but I'm thinking England, but I'm going to go with the Dutch instead. I think Holland, the Netherlands, are a side that has some class, obviously, in the likes of Robin, Van Persie and Wesley Sneijder. However, I do believe all three are in their 30s and they're a little bit, they're on the downward spiral, I suppose. So I don't think they have enough class underneath that, especially at the back. So I'm going to go with Holland.
I'm going to take your cue and just take England. I see the English press building this team up the same way they build them up before every World Cup. Tough group with Italy and Uruguay in it. Costa Rica as well can cause a few problems. I don't think England makes it out of the group.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
as the English press comes after me. Okay, Kevin, who's your Golden Boot winner?
Golden Boot, this is a tough one. Obviously, you could go with the Ronaldos of this world, the Messis. Messi's in quite an easy group, really, but they might share the scoring there. So I'm going to go with Romelu Lukaku of Everton and, of course, Belgium. I think he had a wonderful year, obviously, for the Toffees under Roberto Martinez. And coming into this World Cup, Belgium in a group alongside Algeria, Russia and South Korea. For a big man like Lukaku, I think he's going to see an awful lot of chances in those games, particularly up alongside a creator like Eden Hazard. Lukaku for me.
Lukaku, I'm going to also shirk Ronaldo, Messi, because the Golden Boot winner never ends up being that star player necessarily. I'm going to go with Bosnia's Eden Dzeko.
Wow.
Jumping full on the Bosnia train. Again, the group that they're in, Nigeria, Iran, I think the Man City striker.
Do you know what odds he is to win the Golden Boot? He's 99-1 to win the Golden Boot.
I might have to go make a bet.
Yeah, throw on a fiver.
So, Eden Dzeko for me. Finally, the biggest question of them all, who wins the 2014 FIFA World Cup?
I think this is the most difficult tournament to predict in a long, long time. I was going back and forth with Argentina for a while, given that they obviously know the climate very well. They're next door neighbours. Then I went to Germany, but I just don't know if Klose can produce Podolski as well. They've got a little bit of a shortage of strikers up front, so I'm going to go with Brazil. I think this Brazilian side has a wonderful foundation at the back under Big Phil Scolari, and you look at their midfield, the players like Willian, players like Ramirez, just workhorses. Fernandinho as well. Going forward, Neymar, Fred, they'll always score goals. And for me, Jeff, if Brazil are to go on and win it, a lot will depend on Thiago Silva at the back. He's my shout also for Golden Ball.
I want so badly to say Argentina, just to make things very interesting, but for all the reasons that you just said, and Brazil being at home, I just cannot see
get
the
off the
Brazilians
fence, will you?
not winning the World Cup. So we've given our thoughts. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Post below this video on Facebook, Twitter, or on YouTube, and let us know if we're right on or if we're idiots, whatever you think.
Bosnia.
For Kevin Egan, I'm Jeff Crandall. Enjoy the next month. We'll see you next week on the Centerback.